R-Type Dimensions is a side-scrolling arcade shooter for Xbox Live Arcade that's based on the classic R-Type games of old. But rather than just put together a straight port of one of the old-school R-Types, Dimensions goes all out with 2 full games, multiple modes, co-op play, and a host of display options. R-Type 1 and 2 are both included, and you can choose to play in either the new glossed-up 3D mode or the original 2D classic mode. And if you get into the game and don't like your choice, no worries. Just tap the Y button to instantly shift your graphic mode back and forth. It's a really cool feature that I hope to see more of in Xbox Live Arcade remakes. But R-Type Dimensions doesn't stop there. In addition to the graphics mode, you can also switch your screen display between widescreen and standard, and there are 2 camera options for each graphics mode too. Tired of staring at a normal screen in arcade mode? How about this view that lets you play a virtual arcade cabinet complete with moving joystick and sickening side-to-side camera movements? Not my favorite mode in the game, but it's an interesting touch that shows the developers really cared about this game. Gameplay in R-Type is fairly basic, but with a couple of cool twists. In addition to the standard shooting and evasion, you'll have access to some killer power-ups like reflective lasers and the ever-popular missiles. But you can also grab a force, which can be placed either behind or in front of your ship to act as a shield or a secondary weapon. Grab a few power-ups and detach your force to deal maximum scatter damage. But even that won't help you in the later levels of R-Type Dimensions. The R-Type series was legendary for its difficulty, and I can safely report that developers IREM and Southend have stayed brutally true to those roots. R-Type Dimensions, like its predecessors, is hard. Very, very hard. And the developers must have realized this because they provided a little something called Infinite Mode for those of us who suck at arcade shooters but love playing them anyway. It's cool because it allows you to blow through both games in half an hour if you don't mind dying 40 times in the process. However, switch on Classic Mode, which limits you to 3 lives, and you're totally screwed. But enlisting a partner can make your life a lot easier in R-Type. Dimensions supports co-op play both locally and over Xbox Live, and it worked great in my tests. Whether or not you should download R-Type Dimensions depends on how much you like old-school shooters and how much patience you have. Also, it might depend on how this economy is treating you. At $15, R-Type Dimensions is among the most expensive games on Xbox Live Arcade right now, and it certainly won't appeal to everyone. But if you're an old-school R-Type fan, or arcade shooter fan in general, this game has it all, and you'll definitely want to give it a shot. The new high-res graphics, while somewhat characterless, look sharp, and the classic 2D look is all nostalgia. But if you're more into casual games that don't kill you in the first 5 minutes, then stick to safer fare.